The MEC for Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs is expected to visit farmers in Ulundi who've been impacted by the ongoing veld fires. 7 people have died since the sporadic fires began last week, with more than 100 homes destroyed. Newzroom Afrika's Karinda Jagmohan joins us now for an update. Karinda, good morning to you. Quite the impact there, 7 lives already lost. So just speak to us about the extent of the damage and how far as well it has spread, if we've got those details from a physical point of view.
Certainly, it spread around the northern parts of KwaZulu-Natal, the Zululand District Municipality, Jwayo District Municipality, as well as the Ilembe and Utukela District Municipalities. Within that, a number of local municipalities affected, thousands of people affected mostly. We're in the Ulundi local municipality to speak to the mayor, Mr. Ntshangase. So thank you so much for speaking to us.
It's a pleasure.
So when we look at the fires around this particular region here, tell us about how far it's impacted residents and the number of farmers especially that have been impacted.
Thank you very much for the opportunity you are giving me. One must appreciate the Department of Cooperative and Management Services, OGTA, in fact, led by our MEC Buthelezi, for responding very quickly to the situation that we are having here, whereby our veld fires, mostly here in Ulundi, in almost all 24 wards, all veld fires are being affected by this fire. Fortunately, there are no fatalities that are reported at this point in time, but there are 86 families who needs an immediate intervention in a form of houses, in a form of housing needs that were set on fire during the fire that just resulted because of this fire, which is done by people that we also don't know what is their thinking. But all in all, we are looking up to the traditional leaders because they are the ones that are owning this land, which is being put on fire by these unknown people. We are also appealing to the indunas to call the members of the community to make an actual awareness of them because we rely on them as councillors.
But, so to come in as well, we hear that there have been, in parts of the area, 7 fatalities.
Yes.
Just in terms of access to resources, some of the, issues on the ground have been access to water to put out these fires very quickly. What are your battles with this from a local municipal perspective?
You see, all local municipalities like this one, we have got limited resources because we find ourselves having a challenge in addressing these situations. So we are appealing to the national government to actually look at this challenge and give us funding so that we can also prepare for such unfortunate situations.
It's critical now. Mayor, thank you so much for your time. Mayor Ntshangase, the mayor of the Ulundi local municipality, and speaking there about the extent of the fire, just looking at how it has impacted families who's lost their loved ones. 7 people have died so far in KwaZulu-Natal due to fire-related incidents in the last week. More than 100 homes razed to the ground because of these fires, and largely crops, livestock also lost in all of this. There's an appeal just to spread more awareness about using fires as well in this very cold winter to ensure that it's contained and used with caution, because many cases these fires that are started perhaps at one's homes or in bushes to burn beehives, eventually the likes of that start spreading and we see these sporadic fires. More so at a local municipal perspective is the issue of resources, where there is now an appeal. We heard from the Buthelezi local municipality yesterday, now in Ulundi local municipality, to have more resources to improve access to water and firefighting, or really disaster management initiatives. I'll keep you updated along the day. We expect to speak to the OGTA MEC at around midday.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that update. Our reporter Karinda Jagmohan on that story for us in KwaZulu-Natal.